Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tales, Thoughts and Truths. You are listening to Abhiram Ravikumar. So last night I ruined my sleep schedule again. It was 1:45 a.m. and I told myself, okay, one last reel and I am sleeping. That usual famous words we always tell ourselves. And that one last reel turned into a productivity video. Suddenly, I'm watching some 23-year-old who wakes up at 4 a.m., runs 10 kilometer, drinks green tea, runs two businesses, and still has glowing skin. And he's on day 40 of running his own business. And me, I am lying there in the dark eating biscuits. I looked at myself and thought, it should not be like this. And something switched. I opened my notes app. I don't know what happens to me at night, but I become CEO of my life. I wrote, wake up at 5 a.m., no sugar, everyday gym, podcast consistency, read and write daily. And last one, become mysterious and unidentifiable. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. By 2:18 a.m., I had redesigned my entire personality. I even set 5 alarms. 5. One at 4:45, one at 5, and another at 5:10, and two more spaced out just in case. And I slept at 2:45 feeling powerful, like tomorrow was my comeback era. Morning came, I woke up at 9:32. The only thing I successfully did was turn off all 5 alarms. And the notes app, it is still there, titled New Life Plan. And you know the funniest part? Tonight, I might do it again. But here's what I realized, it's not really about that 5 a.m. wake up or the gym or becoming mysterious. At 2 a.m., I am brutally honest with myself. No noise, no expectations, no one watching. Just me and my thoughts. And maybe that's why I suddenly want to change everything, because that's the only time I admit I want more. More discipline, more consistency, more of something. So maybe the problem isn't that I don't wake up at 5 a.m. Maybe it's that I only listen to myself at 2 a.m. And that's unfair. Because the version of me at 2 a.m., he is hopeful. He believes I can do better. And the version at 9:32 a.m., he just needs coffee. And now here is a random thought. Do we actually lack motivation, or do we just like the idea of being motivated? As usual, I am putting up a poll. Do vote. I am curious. Because if I am honest, at 2 a.m., I am ambitious, clear, and intense. But the next day, I don't act on it. So, what changed? Is it energy, environment, or was that motivation never real in the first place? Sometimes I think we are not lazy. We are addicted to the feeling of starting. New routine, new version, and starting feels powerful. But continuing is boring. And maybe that's where most of us lose interest. Not because we can't do it, but because it's not dramatic anymore. So let's see if you agrees with me. Do vote. And with that, we are moving forward to today's truth. One of my friends told me I have revenge bedtime procrastination. My jaw dropped. I thought it was some critical disease. But basically, it's when you stay up late even though you are exhausted. Not because you are busy, but because you feel like the day didn't belong to you. All day you are responding to work, to people, to messages, to expectations. You are on someone else's schedule. And then night comes. And suddenly, no one needs anything. It's quiet. It's yours. So you delay sleep. Not because you are not tired, but because you are finally in control. That 2 a.m. life plan, it's not always ambition. Sometimes it's just you trying to take your time back. So, if you stayed up late yesterday planning a completely new life, don't laugh at that version of you. The problem isn't that we dream too much at night. The problem is that we abandon those dreams too aggressively in the morning. Maybe we just need to listen to ourselves a little earlier, a little more gently, a little more consistently. And honestly, even if tonight you open your notes app again, write another new life plan, set unrealistic alarms, and fall asleep feeling like tomorrow is your comeback, that's okay. Because it means a part of you still believes things can be better. Just notice what that quiet version of you is trying to say. You don't have to fix everything tomorrow, but maybe don't ignore yourself completely either. Alright, that's all for today. Whether you are listening this episode at night while pretending to sleep or in the morning while recovering from that last night's motivation, I am glad you were here. I'll be back with another episode on another Saturday. Till then, take care. You were listening to Tales, Thoughts, and Truths. Bye bye.